Alright folks, welcome back to Farming Simulator 19. My name is Drake, I am the Farming Aviator. We are here on Flint Hills. We have our last field to harvest. It's late autumn, and it's corn harvest. Let's get to it. Alright, so we got pretty much everything set up. The corn is still just a little wet, but it's good enough to harvest. So, let's get some tractors started up here. I'll get these to warm up a little bit here. Oh, that one didn't want to start. Oh, I forgot there's corn in here. Let's give this a second to warm up, and we'll go unload this. Alright, everything's kind of warmed up here. So like I said, the corn is probably just a little wet, but we got the corn dryer. We have to run it through there anyways. So we're going to go ahead and get into harvest. So we'll just leave that running, leave that there. It's pretty much just us today. Our worker is showing up in a little bit, so we're going to get started without him. That's the wrong tractor. Alright, let's lift this up. We'll head over to this corner here first. So if you guys don't remember, we didn't get this field all the way planted. We ran out of time, and so that's why we're driving through just field here. We learned with the crop rotation, we can't really do corn after wheat, so and that's what caused us to be late planting. So for now on, we'll do corn, winter wheat, soybeans, kind of that rotation. So let's dig into this, see what we get. I think our yield should be pretty good. I reset the yield counter and everything, so you guys will actually get to see what we yield on these fields. Alright, we'll just get going down this row here. So I hope you guys all had a good Christmas, New Year's. This video is coming out a little bit later, probably end of the month here. As you can see, posting videos is kind of sporadic. That's due to my job being away from home and stuff. So you guys all videos will pop up randomly. So don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button. That way you guys don't miss anything. Yeah, it's still going to be continuous, kind of sporadic videos here and there. And that's just because of my schedule. So life of a pilot. Alright, so we're going to get our end rows cut here. You can see it's yielding pretty good. We're at 35%, about halfway down the field. This field won't yield quite as well as last season or this couple seasons ago. And that's just because we didn't get it all planted. So we have that issue here. So we're going to not make it very far back. Don't hit that junk pile. As I am loving this New Holland harvester, it does a really good job harvesting all types of crops. You know, we saw it with the canola, soybeans. It's just doing a really good job on everything. And I like the size. The size, it's big enough where we only need one harvester. So we started out with the New Holland CR 890, I think it was an 890 or 790, one of those. But we would almost, with our field size, need two of those now. So it's good that we got this bigger harvester. I was saw there's demos out for the new X9, the John Deere X9, and we may look into that next season. The statistics are pretty similar between the CR 1090 and the X9, so it'd be interesting to see how they compare. So we may look at that next season. Let's I'm gonna run over there and get our grain cart like I said, we're still waiting for our helper to get here, but he should be here soon. Alright guys, so we're back. Our helper just got here. We're gonna see if we can't get him up here to unload us before we're gonna get to a section where it's gonna be kind of narrow. So let's see if we can't get him up here. There we go. That should be good. So we need to get him loaded before we get to the section coming up, because he won't be able to get beside us otherwise. There we go. Like I said, guys, I'm loading this CR1090. It is working pretty good. Let's see, we're going to have to come to a stop here to get unloaded. Oh, as long as he doesn't pull too far ahead. Let's go ahead just a little bit here. There we go. So, I'm going to get this section done. So we'll get down there, get the end rows done. And then we'll get a little time lapse going. Hope you guys enjoy. Guys, so we got our worker going in the harvester for now because we need to get this unloaded, and our trucks, I believe, are already going to be full. But in any case, I want to get the drain dryer going. So we're going to head over to the trucks and get this cart unloaded and get it over to the grain dryer. Alright, so we're pulling over the trucks here. That full. So I think what we're gonna have to do is cut this field in half, because right now we can't even make a full pass without getting filled up. So let's take a look at our yield. You see our yield is pretty good. Down here it's not as good. That's where that this worst silty clay is. You can see in here it's up at 125 though. So we expect oops, here we go. We can expect through all this to be 125, and here it'll be a little bit less. I think here it's a little bit less too. It's a little more like 100 usually. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. Like I said though, I think we're going to cut the field in half and make a couple passes right down the middle and do split in basically two sections, because this is not going to work having I mean, we can't make a full pass, so that's why we're just going to split in half. Alright, let's get over here. And let's get this worker unloaded. There we go, and while he's unloading, let's get this truck over the grain dryer. The grain dryer. Man, I don't know how I said that. So we got our farm pretty tidy, cleaned up for winter already. Once we get done with this field, we'll probably just put stuff away, get ready for winter. Let's get under here. Get the first one unloaded. You see our grain dryer automatically starts up. I see we still have plenty of fuel. We don't need it super full of propane. Our other field, we had 240,000 liters of corn, which is pretty good. I'm guessing we'll get about the same with this field, even though we didn't plant the whole thing, maybe a little bit more. So we'll get a pretty good income off of these fields, and we'll make a decent profit. So guys, I'm going to get most of this field done. Hope you guys enjoyed that time lapse, and we'll probably see you guys at the once we get this field completed. Alright guys, welcome back. We were just grabbing some tools, and we tightened up some of the belts and stuff in the harvester here. We had some back here that were starting to get loose, just normal wear after about 10 hours and stuff. But we need to get some fuel in this. It is pretty close to out. So let's lift this up, drive it over here. So as you can tell, it is the next day, halfway through the next day already. We got most of our field harvested. Let's back up to this. Alright, we got it hooked up, fueling. Right there. Alright. Should be close to full. There we go. So if we, let's see, let's go back to our field here. We got this half all done, and we opened up the other half, got a few passes done already. Had to wait just a little bit. There's a little bit of dew on the fields. So let's get in here. Worker had to go home for a little while, so it's gonna be just me. There we go. But let's take a look at our field. We have just that amount left, not too much. Look at our yield so far. A little bit lower here, 85 or 90. Rest of it, this whole section down here is going to be 125, and then 100% here. So that's pretty good. If we take a look, so far 400,000 liters, which is really good. I expect we're not going to quite, I wouldn't say double. I'd say we'd probably get another 250, maybe 200,000 liters. So that's going to put us at pretty good profits this year. So guys, I'm going to be selling crops this winter. Probably won't have much videos for any of that. Once we come back in the spring, I will I'll show you what how much money we made and stuff, and take a look at that. Like I said, right now we about negative 400 in the hole. So we'll see if we can pay a little bit of that back. I mean, I'm also thinking about buying a new planter and planter tractor, getting rid of the T8, so we'll see where that leads us. So guys, thanks for watching this video. I'm going to finish this field up, and then it's going to be winter time. I don't think we're going to do much with this field. We may do some anhydrous in this field this winter before the soil gets too cold, but we'll see. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you guys next time on Flint Hills. Thanks for watching.